Hey, I'm back. Look out, here I go. I'm gonna say something else. I don't know what, but I'm just gonna chatter like I always do. Tell you how my day went, or let's see, what can I say? Oh, let's see. Let me tell you something that happened to me in the past. That sounds kind of interesting. What would that be? Well, I used to live in, back in '92, when I graduated from high school, my dad got a job. He lost his job here in the United States, and he had to get a job for a couple of years, so they found a job in Saudi Arabia. So from '92 to '94, they lived in Saudi Arabia, but for 1 year I lived there with my family and with my mom and dad. And since I'm legally blind, see, they don't let, in Saudi Arabia, they don't let any foreigners from, especially the United States and Europe and Asia and stuff, they don't let anybody come in that's older than 16 years old, any boys. Now they let girls, but not boys, older than 16 years old, because of their, just, how boys are at that age, girls and stuff, because that's just the way to do it in Saudi Arabia. But, well, anyway, what's cool, if you didn't notice, Saudi Arabia has, when you think of Saudi Arabia, you think of desert, sand dunes, lots of sand. You don't think of beautiful beaches and crystal clear water and 12, 15,000 foot mountains. In Saudi Arabia, a Saturday is considered Thursday, because they're Ramadan, because of their Muslim beliefs and stuff. No, Friday. I think it's Friday, or I can't remember what it is. I think Thursday and Friday. Maybe somebody help me out with that. But anyway, we'd get every Thursday on a Saturday when my dad isn't working. Everybody in our compound that we lived in, we'd get our tents together, our Red Sea beach tents, and we'd go out. We lived in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, and it's real close to the Red Sea, and we'd drive out to about maybe 30 or 40 miles to these real beautiful beaches. And in Saudi Arabia, they don't have anybody at the beaches, the Red Sea. And the water, the water is very calm and hot and very crystal clear. The water is extremely clear, and you can see the coral reef and stuff. But we'd go out there, we'd set up our tents, and beautiful, no one else around us. We had about 10 or 15 people on this little area with 3 different set tents. These kind of these Bedouin tents, these big old tents where you'd set up, we'd barbecue out there and all that kind of stuff. And we'd go snorkeling. Well, anyway, to keep on talking, and about 5-10 miles or 15-20 miles this way, north of the Red Sea, or actually it'd be east, but north, you'd be facing north, you'd see the mountains, huge mountains. We're talking about 12, 14,000 foot mountains. Just right there next to the Red Sea. You'd see them right back there in the background, just not too far away. That was kind of cool. And then what we did, we'd go Red Sea, we'd go snorkeling, and since I couldn't see very well, I couldn't see very good, but I would do okay. But you'd start out, you'd go out, maybe the water would be about 5 or 10 feet of coral, then all of a sudden it dropped down to about 20 feet of, the depth of the water. Then you'd go out about 200 yards, and all of a sudden it would drop down about 20 feet. And out here, a little right there where it dropped 20 feet, about 200 yards, all of a sudden they just dropped to 1,000 feet. I mean, it was just, and we'd be snorkeling around that 20-foot area, and we'd have these weights on our shoes so we could go up and down and stuff while we were snorkeling. Because when you're snorkeling, you go up, you blow out the water, and you come back down from your little siphon, your little snorkel. You go up, you blow out the water, and you come back down again, and you breathe. But when we were out there, you'd see this dark sea area right here, you know, that 1,000-foot drop and the 20-foot drop here, and we were snorkeling. All of a sudden, this big, huge shark just comes. You know, it's about maybe 20 yards away. I couldn't see it, thank goodness, because chances are, probably if I could see it, it would have drove me nuts. But everybody else said, "There's a shark over there, there's a shark." But we didn't run, we just kind of chilled out, and it kind of circled around and just swam off. But boy, we came close to it. That shark, they said that shark was around 5-10 feet. I don't know what kind of shark that was, but they got tiger sharks out there, I think, and all kinds of real scary dudes. But that's my story for today. You know, I had other things I could talk about, the things we experienced in Saudi Arabia. Well, that was just one of them. And I'm making this video for my Facebook friends too, maybe. I don't know. But this is on YouTube. But anyway, y'all, thanks for watching. I hope I didn't make it too boring. I thought it was kind of interesting. All right.